The lower triangle of water is our relationship of consciousness to the psychic and material worlds. The upper triangle of fire is our relationship to the spheres of adepthood, spiritual illumination, and interior revelation. Imagine yourself as the center point between these two living triangles. Turn your attention to the fire triangle. Let the water triangle fade from consciousness. Feel yourself in the center of a small pyramid of fire. If you were to stand up, you could touch the apex. Seated or kneeling, you sense the great fire all around you. Surrounding the base of the pyramid is a giant serpent with its tail in its mouth.
Close your eyes and feel with each breath and heartbeat the fire pulse in unison and grow more intense. The fire radiates both outward from the pyramid, as well as inward to its center, where you are. Loose yourself in the pulsing, living flame. Intone the divine name Miao, resonating it outward from the center of your heart to the edges of the universe. Feel the fire grow bright with each vibration and the serpent stir. At some point you may feel, or imagine the serpent rising and reaching a point of extension. Go with it, and view through its eyes. Return when you are done, by imagining the serpent coil back, placing its tail back in its mouth, the fire regulating, and the triangle merging with the triangle of water, both turning gold, and exiting to consciousness.
Next, Saturn and the Secret Fire. This is a special series of exercises relating to Saturn and its relationship to other planets, and the as manifester of creation. This exercise is directly related to the previous one, or the triangle of fire. When placed on the tree of life, the hexagram connects the spheres of Yetzirah and Beriah, giving a gateway to Atziluth, with Saturn where Thoth is placed. The triangle of fire is composed of Saturn at the apex, and Mercury and Venus at the base corners, with the Sun in the center. By meditating on the qualities of these planets, and their relationship to each other via this diagram, we can see that Saturn is the secret sphere that offers us access to the energy-matter consciousness continuum.
Imagine yourself in the center of the triangle of fire again, pacing the astrological signs, or god forms of Saturn, above and before your, Mercury at your right, and Venus at your left. See them as living and vital, with a thin strand of fire, light, and love, connecting them. Remember, Saturn is often given as the sign for matter, and Venus inverted as the sign for antimony, or the earth. Continue this meditation for several weeks, or once a week, for several months. 15 to 20 minutes is all that is needed. The following method of meditation is based upon the fundamental associations known to every student of Kabbalah. It can be performed by experienced or novice students alike, although novices should spend more time on the fundamentals to ensure success later on, without having to go back and repeat the basics.
This series of exercises relates to the stages and elements of creation and the nature of the primordial or archetypal expressions of consciousness. Those who have experience working with Hebrew and Dharma elements as outlined in basic magical practices will be able to move more quickly through this exercise. Those who have little or no experience in magic will find it a suitable and powerful introduction to these concepts on a very personal level. The Hebrew doctrine of creation sets forth the idea that the primordial man, or Adam, was composed of the four-lettered name of God stacked in vertical form to appear as sort of stick figure being. In addition, all of creation could be found to have its origin in this sacred name, and its pronunciation was closely guarded, so much so that it is now lost. The discovery of its proper intonation is said to bring power over everything, so much so that there are schools of Kabbalah that only work with the various manipulations of this name as their form of meditation.
For us, the Tetragrammaton will be used as a visual and mnemonic guide for our meditations and exercises designed to release the secret fire in creation. The standard elemental applications will be applied. Yod, head, endocrine system is associated with fire. He, shoulders/chest, and cardiopulmonary system with air. VAU, spine/nervous system, including sense organs, with water. And the final He with the dot, the hips, legs and feet, and skeletal system with earth. The dot in the final He symbolizes the secret, hidden point of light, life, and love in all of creation, and hidden in matter. It is this secret force that when liberated brings us to the heights of divine bliss and consciousness in the original fire of Yod.